Let's take a moment. Have you ever had to make a hard decision? One that challenged who you are and what you value? I've been there. Let's rewind the clock. In 2017, I was faced with the decision whether to put my life on the line. The decision I made changed my life. I was helping a district in New Zealand face its hardest challenges and think through how best to improve economic, environmental, social and cultural outcomes. A chap overseas heard about what I was doing. He invited me to support his work in a high-risk overseas region. It then went quiet for 5 years. The opportunity re-emerged in 2022. Warned that my influence might threaten powerful interests, I had a decision to make. After processing the opportunity with friends and family, I decided I would go. To be willing to die for a conviction and cause was actually very freeing. It built my courage muscle. It has helped me since face other less difficult decisions with courage and compassion. I have to say that I was somewhat relieved the contract did not turn up and never did. I heard nothing more. Have you ever had to make a decision that didn't go the way you expected, but still shaped who you became? My experience of a high-risk opportunity cemented my conviction that compassion is only useful if it's followed by action. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. Compassion is only useful if it's followed by action. In 2018, I wanted to see how I could help my local community of Newlands. Start small before thinking big. I've learned that's where real change begins. I decided to engage with 30 leaders in my suburb on my vision to build a resilient Newlands. At a meeting, one of the leaders said, "That's ambitious, Rodney," to which my response was, "It's ambitious with you, it's impossible without you." Another leader said, "I would rather be part of something ambitious." Another leader said, "Rodney, I can feel the aroha in the room." And another leader said, "I will give you 300 intermediate students to commission the survey." I felt like we were in this together and we can do this. And the need for us to work together as a community came through strongly in the first survey we did in 2019, which really highlighted the alarming degree of economic, social and cultural vulnerabilities. This deeply concerned me and focused again my compassion into action. I led a group of volunteers to start focusing on how we could build a more resilient Newlands. Then in 2019 also I hit another crossroads, one we will all face in different forms, when I was approached by the International Monetary Fund. Why? Because the developing country had asked for help on wellbeing decision making, and the IMF had heard of the framework I developed to help governments make better decisions. I felt daunted. Often when we face the unknown, we let fear stop us. Do you agree? But the flip side of fear is possibility. For me, it was the thought of turning compassion into meaningful action that helped me move forward. So take a moment. What fear might be holding you back in your leadership right now? And what would it mean to act anyway? What kept me going was what I saw firsthand on the ground in developing countries. The stark social and economic vulnerabilities of particularly Indigenous communities that fueled my conviction. And that's when I stepped into the role of social entrepreneur, someone who speaks up, takes action and helps others do the same. This work focuses on two key things. So firstly, speaking up on the hard stuff. I've decided to start speaking up to suggest a better way to set a vision, measure achievement of a vision, and achieve that vision for Wellington. Secondly, taking action and helping others do the same. That's what led me to create the Better Decisions, Better Outcomes framework, a practical tool to help public leaders think together, act strategically, and measure what matters. It's based on the globally endorsed UK Treasury 5-case model and helps turn policy into action that delivers real value.